Hello everybody and welcome to a new edition of the Kool Kids Klan Fury. We're coming at you live here tonight from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We've got a history-making night. We saw last night on Revolt when CJ Mack won the Revolt Breakout Tournament, but tonight one of those two ladies, of course, will be making history as the first ever Fury Breakout Tournament winner. But we're gonna kick off our festivities here tonight in Pittsburgh with women's action, of course. That's like the whole premise of this entire show. But we've got 0-2 taking on the Women's World Champion reign, where if 0-2 does defeat her tonight, she will get another opportunity at the Women's Championship, hence the point of the Championship Contenders match. Let's see what these two can go at it in the ring. We saw the tensions that brewed last week and how this is going to go down. Let's kick off our first matchup of the night, though, as these women prepare for a fight here tonight to kick off the show. And here comes 0-2.
Making her way to the ring from the fifth dimension,
And 0-2, though, of course, the last time that her and the women's champion fought one-on-one was at Halloween Havoc, and it was for the Women's World Championship. Unfortunately for 0-2, she walked out of that night without any title gold around her waist, but tonight she has the opportunity to get back to the top of the mountain, even though she is #1 ranked, though we know the rankings will reset heading into next year. So she probably won't be in the #1 spot for very long. Not to mention that we don't even know who the winner of the Breakout Tournament would even want to challenge for the title. With 0-2 tonight, she's at a lot of tensions. With Reign, of course, wanting to prove herself to the world, why she deserves to be at the top. But if there's one woman that has something to say about it, it's Reign. What a way to kick off our show here tonight. The face of the women's division, of course, Reign, as she sets to prepare for this non-title bout against 0-2, though. But, you know, she's heading into this matchup, though, but it's kind of the first time in a while that we're not seeing a women's champion defend the title in a pay-per-view. We know that Christmas Chaos is next week, and it doesn't seem like Reign has a slated opponent set for her in that night. We do know of the World Championship matchup, though, on the men's side, which is Mobzilla defending against Even Exflo, though. But if 0-2 defeats the champ here tonight, maybe she could get that opportunity. Maybe she would want it at Christmas Chaos next week. But only time would tell, as these two are set for action. The bell rings, the match is underway, and immediately you see the champion already taking down 0-2 on the mat. Right now they're going for a kick, and now 0-2 grabs the leg and just twists it, trying to just give her a very nasty cramp here. As Reign, though, fighting back 0-2. She's relentless. She refuses to quit, and she will do anything and everything she can to be at the top. And that demeanor of hers. Wait a second. Wait, is this who I think it is? Oh my God, Hatsune Miku. She's back. Oh my God, Hatsune Miku returns to Fury. We haven't seen her in quite some time. Oh, but she's going right after 0-2. Literally just cost her the match. Oh, and she's got the submission on her. She's trying to make her tap out, but she lets go of the hold, though. Welcome back, Hatsune Miku, but she is not forgotten about that attack from that matchup probably like a month ago. Oh my Lord, welcome back, though. I can't believe what I'm witnessing here, though. It seems like she costed her this matchup. 0-2 really believed that she would walk into this thing, win the match, and get another title opportunity, but Hatsune Miku is not going to let that happen until she finishes and settles the score with 0-2. Oh my goodness. Here we go, though. Coming up next, I still cannot contain myself on what we just witnessed with Hatsune Miku's return. But we've got singles action, of course, as we have the women's tag team champion Martha Speaks going up against the challenger next week at Christmas Chaos. One half of the Sailor Idols and Sailor Moon. Mio Honda, of course, in her corner. Ignition in Martha Speaks' corner as we are set for a rematch at Christmas Chaos on Friday, December 23rd, which is next week. And that is sure to be a hell of a show, but tonight, let's see how these two ladies will fare. Let's see how this matchup will turn out, though. And here comes Sailor Moon, ready for a fight here tonight as the tag team champ. That is not just look up. Sailor Moon and Mio Honda, even though there's been a bit of dissension between the two as of recently, I mean, they gotta get back in this thing. They've gotta refocus, they've gotta regroup, they gotta focus on the bigger task at hand for next week, and that is to become two-time women's tag team champions, but that will be unable to happen if they don't work together, if they don't get back on the same page, which is the entire reason they lost the titles to begin with. They don't want to repeat that mistake heading into next week. But right now, though, Sailor Moon, though, she's not going to need Mio Honda's help for this matchup, as this will be a singles competition. As we now await for the champion. And here comes Martha Speaks. Martha the dog. So awesome, so incredible, so motivational.
Accompanied by Bishop, and from Wichita, Kansas, one half of the champions, Martha the Dog.
And Martha Speaks tonight, though, you know, she's always fired up, always ready for a fight. She brings the same energy just like Ignition, which is exactly why these two are such a great pairing and why they have great chemistry ever since they joined this division. And Martha Speaks and Ignition, not many people would have believed that they would even be tag team champions, but here they are right now, though, as they are set to prepare for their first title defense next week. And they could unfortunately lose those championships, but this will be a true test of strength on their tag team. But tonight, we know how great of a competitor Martha Speaks is when it comes to singles competition. She's had a feuds before, and tonight is going to go at it against Sailor Moon for the first time. The bell rings, the match is underway, and immediately these two are just going to start slugging it out here. Martha Speaks, though, nice collar and elbow tie-up to the challenger. And I'm just trying to bring her back down now. Trying to wear her out as much as possible. And Martha Speaks, though, gets shoved. My goodness. Did not look pretty. Got a slap to the face, but Martha Speaks gives her a receipt of her own and a running bulldog, the funny pun. Martha Speaks, though, got Sailor Moon sitting down, but this time, though, she gets right back up. That kick unaffected whatsoever. As Martha Speaks, though, that punch by Sailor Moon, on the other hand, that did some damage. I don't know why that guy brought a chicken sign. This is an anime girl and a cartoon dog fighting. That's just the type of scene you'll see on Fury. You know, they're going for the neck. My goodness, Martha Speaks is here, trying to clutch her neck there. Trying to possibly fix it for a second as Mio Honda watches along. Trying to, you know, do a little bit of, not really tape study, but, you know, do a bit of studying here. And Martha Speaks' moveset. What she's got to prepare for next week. But of course, still to come later tonight, though, we've got Seiko, who will be coming back to Revolt after not to Revolt, but to Fury after quite some time. She comes back to competition against Emmy, who's been getting some momentum, of course, being aligned with Aaron Chungus. Here we go, though, going for the cover. Is this it? Ref is just having a schizo moment right now. Cover and a kick out there by Martha Speaks. My goodness. And then we also have, though, our main event still slated for tonight. It is Ryuko taking on Melee Fanny Fan in the finals of the Breakout tournament, and that is sure to be a hell of a fight. But right now, though, Martha Speaks completely no-sold it and just drop-kicked Casper for no reason. I don't know what the point of this is. I don't know what Martha Speaks was thinking about. But Sailor Moon, I'll tell you what she's thinking about. She's looking ahead to the skies right now. Sailor Moon telling Martha Speaks to get your ass up. As she jumps up from the solar system. Oh my god, and she just landed right on her ass. This is just a botch fest right now. Oh my lord. And now Martha Speaks, the kick to the gut. Just Sailor Moon did this to herself. She literally just injured her tailbone there, which gave Martha Speaks just a perfect opening to soften up, for Martha Speaks to get, instead of her softening up her opponent, Sailor Moon that did the work for her. Nice kick there though by Martha Speaks. Oh my god, stiff shots there. Look nasty, those were quick. You don't counter out of those so easily. And Irish whips her into the corner, once again into the red corner. Went for a drop kick though, no matter how many times she tries that throughout the matchup. Sailor Moon just keeps countering. She got her up onto her shoulders, looking for a cradle. Maybe it seems, oh nope, she goes right kick to the face. Mio Honda, you see the rage in her face right now, pissed off that Martha Speaks would even dare to be competing and possibly trying to defeat Sailor Moon, and a kick out though by the challenger. Martha Speaks is doing not pretty bad right now. I'm not even gonna lie. Martha Speaks is a hell of a competitor. But as a tag team, she's just on a whole other level, especially with Ignition. And Sailor Moon, though, on the other hand, trying to pull herself up, trying to get back in this thing, and a slap to the chest. Oh, a punch once again, and now Martha Speaks in trouble. And throw her to the outside, it seems. Nope, she's going to use the ropes and just chuck her on the middle of the ring there, or at least on the side of the ring. And Ignition, on the other hand, she's too busy listening to Weezer in that corner over there to even care about her partner getting beat up. The least she could do is hold on to her leg, but she can't be thrown around here. When Martha Speaks, though, she's going to throw around Sailor Moon, though, like a ragdoll. Planted her, and that might be the end of the matchup now, as Martha Speaks goes for the cover. Is this it? Do we have a winner? Is she going to take the L? And a kick out, though, by Sailor Moon. Martha Speaks in disbelief, even though this match literally just started a couple of minutes ago. They got a lot more to go if they want to get some work done. Although Martha Speaks and the attack on the onslaught as Sailor Moon brings the fight, as she's hyping up the crowd here tonight, trying to wake them up, trying to bring the energy to the arena here in Pittsburgh. Here we go, comeback sequence. Martha Speaks, watch, can only do so much, but watch as Sailor Moon sets her up, winds her over, and she runs right at her, full throttle there. No brakes hit whatsoever. Martha Speaks is weary, she's dazed. There's no way she's conscious enough to know where she's at right now. And it's Sailor Moon, though, what she's got in mind over here. We thought it was a tree of roll, but instead, oh my god, just a suplex to that turnbuckle over there. Cover, is this it? She could have really knocked her out pretty easily there, but a kick out, though, by the champion. Sailor Moon in disbelief, though, but she's got to also study a bit of Martha Speaks. She can defeat her tonight. She can head into next week with full confidence that they can regain the titles. As she's going for the belly to belly, and she plants her. Martha Speaks is down. Sailor Moon, can she get a victory? And Ignition just pulled the referee out of the ring. Are you kidding me? What? Ignition is just arguing with the ref. The action is still going on inside the ring. And Martha Speaks, though, kick to the face, but Sailor Moon seems like she countered it there, and Martha Speaks, on the other hand, setting her up here. The distraction from Ignition could only do so much as she sets up that move. And Martha Speaks, all she's going to do is just taunt the crowd for some reason. Okay, taunted the crowd, give her, kind of make fun of her before she goes for the cover, and because of that showboating, she was able to escape this hold. She was able to escape this move in time. Sailor Moon gave her plenty of extra seconds, and that's exactly why you go for a cover immediately after you hit a powerful move like that one in Martha Speaks, because those very precious seconds could be seconds that are taken away from the pinfall. Gets the knee to the face there on the challenger. And once again, Martha Speaks is just taunting the crowd like we don't have all the time in the world. Revolt gets up, Sailor Moon back up to her feet. Nice uppercut there. And Mio Honda trying to root on, trying to cheer for her tag team partner, trying to hype her up, trying to motivate her, trying to get her back into the head, get her head back in the game. I guess that's what they like to say though. And Martha Speaks just getting dragged across the ring here. Wait a second. It seems like Sailor Moon's got an idea right now. Yeah, she's got an idea. She's using the ropes to her advantage. Is this how she's going to defeat the champion tonight? And a kick out, though, by Martha Speaks. Ignition, though, of course, you realize, not trying to grab the referee right now, but Martha Speaks tried to go for a move there, but she was just too slow, and Sailor Moon was able to counter it in time. Shoves her off and punches her. And Martha Speaks, the bite of 87, it might seem. I think that's the move, but she just bit her right in the frontal lobe. Sailor Moon to take the L, and she does. Martha Speaks with the win. Hell of a victory tonight for Martha Speaks. She heads into next week with full confidence. What a victory here for Martha Speaks. Oh, but it seems like we have something going on in the ring, though, after the matchup. Sailor Moon offering the handshake, sign of sportsmanship. Okay. Nice to see that. Martha Speaks, though. Martha Speaks is a very good girl. Very good dog. Martha Speaks would never do anything that would... Martha Speaks is just a kind-hearted dog, okay? There's nothing else to it. Martha Speaks, though. God, I hate when the music rings. But they head into next week with a friendly bout to see who will be the better tag team after Christmas Chaos. Big win for Martha Speaks, though. Here we go. Coming up next, we've got Emmy set to take on Sickle in this matchup. Of course, Emmy aligned herself with 0-2, possibly like 0-2 and Karen Chungus. But tonight, though, it seems like she's going at it solo. Sickle, on the other hand, she's been kind of in shambles ever since, she's just has no real direction around here. Doesn't really have any allies. Has a lot of enemies, but not many allies. But tonight, though, Sickle set to go at it alone, like a lone wolf, to take on Emmy in this matchup. Who will win this bout? Let's find out. Alright, let's get this matchup underway. It's gonna be a hell of a brawl. 2 server members, or at least 2 former server members. Let's see how they're gonna go at it. And Sickle tonight, though, motivated in this matchup. She looks to head into the new year with some momentum, it seems, as she's ready to get a W here tonight against Emmy, who might be one of the most disliked server members, though, in the Kool Kids Klan. At least that's what certain people have said, but that's a whole other story. And Sickle tonight, on the other hand, he's got a lot to prove and nothing to lose in this matchup. Her going at it alone tonight. Obviously, gotta be aware of that. But here comes Emmy, as she's ready to bring the fight here tonight on Fury.
And her opponent, from Brooklyn, New York, Emily.
And of course, we know that one of her, I guess you could say one of her former best friends, we haven't really seen Emmy and Rach, have any interactions as of recently, but Rach was involved in the tournament, didn't make it to the finals. If she did, she would have been main eventing later on, but obviously that's not happening, though. Emmy, on the other hand, showing that she don't really need no breakout tournament for people to be talking about her. As long as she's got some backup around here, as long as she's got people who are by her side, in the likes of 0-2 and Karen Chungus. As we are set for one-on-one action between these two ladies, and the bell rings. The match is underway. It's Sickle versus Emmy right now, and already immediately you see Sickle already bringing the fight to Emmy, but she's just too quick on her feet right now. We're going for a running bulldog, it seems, and she plants her there on the mat. Emmy now going for a neck breaker, it seems, and Sickle's already in trouble. Emmy stays on the offense, and that's the type of strategy she does need in this. Emmy's got a lot of momentum heading into this thing. It's Sickle, on the other hand, though, pushes her off, running right at her with that clothesline. What is happening? What do we really need more Earth-chan? What's Earth-chan doing here? What the fuck? Oh my god, what is this whole night just going to be just distractions? And Earth-chan is going right after Sickle. Oh my lord, what is happening? Oh, of course, Emmy probably had something to do with this. And Earth-chan is not done. She's still beating up poor Sickle right now. Literally did nothing to her, and apparently she won that brawl, but that's just the type of thing this game likes to do. Oh my god. There's just so much happening right now. Earth-chan shows up here, attacks Sickle, costing her the matchup and not even letting this thing finish out. What the hell? Oh, well, apparently we're receiving some news right now. It seems like Hatsune Miku has something to say here tonight. Of course, this was not part of our originally scheduled programming, but Hatsune Miku, she's got a lot to say here in regards to 0-2. Let's hear her out for the first time since returning here. Oh my god, though. It's still crazy to see that Hatsune Miku is once again back on Fury, but she's got some vengeance within her. I guess you could say she has a fury and rage on 0-2. 0-2 is the sole reason why Hatsune Miku is out of action for quite some time, especially after she took that loss back in, I believe it was the False Count Anywhere matchup. I'll be honest, I'm a bit excited. As you can all probably guess, I'm going to be doing something tonight that I've wanted to do for a while, to say some things I've been wanting to say for a while. Are you guys excited? I sure hope you're excited. Alright, let's do this. Okay, roll the intro. just roll the intro. There's a woman in the back who thinks she's better than everyone else. I'm here to say that she's in serious need of an attitude makeover and mental help. And guess what? You're looking at the woman who's going to give it to her. Yep, that is exactly true. Hatsune Miku's not only going to give her a beating, but she's going to give her some treatment in terms of her schizophrenia. Get your ass out here, 0-2. Get out here right now so we can settle this. I want to have some very kind-hearted words with you in this ring, right in front of these good people of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And 0-2 did not hesitate whatsoever to the calling there by Hatsune Miku. 0-2 though, I wonder what she's got to say about it. I don't think she expected her to see Hatsune Miku in quite some time again. Maybe she expected, there was maybe the inevitable that, she would have come back at some point, but she thought it would have been sooner rather than now. Later, what's the saying? Sooner rather than later. In this case, it's reversed. 0-2, the sole reason she wants to replace Hatsune Miku's spot in this women's division. It was hard coming out here because I was so entertained. Listening to you cry and moan is so much fun. Oh my god. What? Shut the fuck up. Damn. Clearly something's bothering you, and I'm a fair woman. I don't appreciate the interruption, but you have my attention. So whatever you have to say, say it. I think we all know what she's trying to say here. I'm only out here to give you a fair warning. Keep my name out of your mouth and stop trying to interfere in my matches because I'm like Bloody Mary. If you say my name enough times, I'm gonna show up and you're not gonna like what happens next. Not to mention the fact that Hatsune Miku lost to 0-2 the last time they were in the ring. And I very much doubt she's forgotten about that. If anything, it's been haunting her. I'm sorry, what did you say? I fell asleep there for a minute. Honestly, the Fury Universe didn't come here tonight to listen to this snooze fest. They came here to see some action. So if you're done boring us to tears, I say we give the fans what they want. Tell them. One-on-one matchup. I was gonna say something else, but I think I'd rather keep my mouth quiet. I know you want to get your claws on me so bad, but it's not my call to make. But if the powers that be think that the Fury Universe wants to watch me tear you to shreds again, well then I'll gladly oblige. Oh my god. Hatsune Miku gonna take another L to her. I don't understand why everything always has to resort to violence. You're nothing but a bully trying to push everyone around. I'm not gonna fall for it because you want a match? My answer is no. Even though I challenged you and called you out to a match. So who's really laughing right now? You can't just turn your back on this thing, bro. You literally requested this fight. And 0-2, oh, what a punch to the face! Giving her a welcome back indeed. And Hatsune, oh, okay, apparently the crowd just died for some reason. Oh, okay, the crowd goes mild. Hatsune Miku and 0-2 are just slugging it out right now on the outside. You know, 0-2, she's trying to make her name for herself, like beating up the women's champion. That didn't work out earlier. And now Hatsune Miku, now that she's come back, she can't even focus on the women's championship unless she gets rid of Hatsune Miku forever. And oh my god, that German suplex to the outside there on Hatsune Miku. Kick to the back though, and she gets right back up. And these two are just gonna fight for eternity. They do not know when to give up. They should just kiss already because there's a lot of sexual tension between these two. Oh my, what is happening right now? Oh, okay. Oh my lord. Hatsune Miku though throws 0-2 into the corner, and now it just seems like these two just want to fight, just want to brawl. And 0-2 on the other hand, she wants to put out Hatsune Miku for good. She wants to get rid of her forever and to never come back here again. To go to the retirement home, go do your concerts, go do your performances, just do anything and get away from this company as far as possible. Oh my god, and a stiff clothesline there to Hatsune Miku. 0-2 is just enraged, just pissed off at Hatsune Miku literally just being here. Literally said on sight, as soon as I see this bitch, I'm gonna beat her ass. Oh my lord. Here we go, but coming up next though, it is our main event. The Fury Breakout Tournament Finals are set. Melee Fanny Fan on one side of the bracket, Ryuko Matoi on the other side, as she will be here tonight with Satsuki, of course. They expected to manifest a Ryuko and Satsuki final for this thing, but you can't always get what you want in life. But Melee though, playing the underdog through her entire career, and tonight she's got an opportunity to make history as the first ever breakout tournament winner here on Fury. Will it be Melee? Will it be Ryuko? Who's gonna get that future title match? Let's find out. Here we go as we are set to prepare for our main event. It is Fandemonium time here on Fury.
Making her way to the ring from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Melee.
And what a hometown ovation for Melee. She competes here tonight in front of her family, in front of her friends here in Pittsburgh. And there would be no bigger win tonight than to win the breakout tournament in front of her loved ones, to get that opportunity to make history here tonight. Melee has everything and everyone supporting her right now. But if there is one woman who is looking to shatter her dreams, it is this woman. It is Ryuko, who is set to make history and is relentless. And Ryuko tonight, you see the fire, the intensity in her eyes, just by looking at her body language when she walks down to the ring. She's not playing around. She's not playing games. She's not smiling and just trying to sink in the moment of the crowd. Ryuko's here to fight, and that's what she's always loved to do. And she's only one victory away from getting a future title opportunity and to solidify herself in history. Here we go. Main event. Bell rings. Match is underway. Meili versus Ryuko, and immediately a sling blade there to Meili. Right now, Meili's in trouble. You'd have to think that maybe this is just too much for Meili to handle right now. She's competing in front of her family, in front of her friends. Probably has her mom in the front row. Ryuko, on the other hand, she doesn't have all of this pressure on her to succeed and to try to impress everybody else in the crowd. Though Meili, on the other hand, nice dropkick there, but ended up not getting it successfully. And Meili, though, in trouble as Ryuko brings the fight to her opponent. There we go, nice takedown there, and now Meili going for a double leg Boston Crab as she looks to make her tap out here. Can she do it? But Meili, though, still, or not Meili, but Ryuko escapes it in time. Of course, Meili made it to the final here by defeating, this bitch's name, Suyu Asui, in the first round, and then defeating Rach in the quarters, and then Satsuki in the semifinals. Ryuko, on the other hand, she ended up defeating Yuri in the first round, and then Mavis Dracula in the quarterfinals, and then a shocking victory to Nia Jax in the semifinals, which leads her up to this point to fight Meili in the finals. And both of these women only one win away from making history, like I've stated. Went for the kick there, but Meili rolls out of it. Irish whips her into the corner there as Meili sets up something here. Oh, and a nice takedown there by Meili. Ryuko, on the other hand, you see her struggling right now. Maybe with Satsuki in her corner, she's probably, still grieving over the fact, coping and seething, that she's not in this finals position, that she can't secure that spot. That would have meant a Ryuko and Satsuki final, and that would have just been no fun for everybody here tonight. Meili, on the other hand, though, she's playing the underdog. She's playing the role of, being the competitor with the most determination. But Ryuko, on the other hand, she doesn't care about Ryuko. She doesn't care about Meili's feelings. She just wants to get the win. Cover. Is this it? Is she going to make history? And a kick out there by Meili. Ryuko was in shock. She's got to think to herself, Meili made it to the finals here. She didn't make it to the finals for no reason. She didn't just, backdoor her way here. She fought. She persevered just like herself. And Ryuko needed a face there to Meili. Is this it? Cover to make history as the first Fury Breakout tournament winner. And a kick out once again by Meili. Ryuko can't believe it. Gets her back up to her feet. Goes for the headlock right now, and Ryuko gonna take her back down to the mat and pick at the legs. She knows that those super kicks from the corner from Meili are always dangerous. They've put away a lot of opponents. They've softened them up. For that eventual drop, though, in the top corner, and Meili, though, still manages to counter. A nice neck breaker there by Meili as Ryuko is down on the mat. This time, though, gets her back up. This crowd riling behind the hometown girl right now, and Meili kicks to the legs, but Ryuko has got some of her own as well. And a super kick there. Good night. Those stars on her tights symbolize that she's been knocked out right now, that she's staring up at them. And Ryuko, what is she thinking about now? Just dissecting her opponent right now. Just literally using Meili's emotions as her weakness. And Meili, though, in trouble as Ryuko is just looking to break the arm right now. Oh my goodness. Facing her right in front of the crowd, trying to humiliate her as much as possible. Ryuko does not care. No sympathy whatsoever. Oh, and a kick to the leg, though. Meili counters and runs right at her, and she plants her down to the mat once again. Just trying to drag her across the middle of the ring. She's got something in mind here, and she gets to the knee to the face. Surprisingly, Satsuki hasn't really interfered much in this matchup, but Meili looks to put this thing away for good. She's climbing to the top rope. If she can land the Meili bomb, we could see a winner, and she plants the Meili bomb. Good night. Meili makes history in front of her hometown, and a kick out by Ryuko. Meili can't believe it. She thought that she'd put this thing away. I thought she'd put this thing away. Put away a lot of opponents with that Meili bomb. But Ryuko, though, still fighting relentless, refuses to quit. Punch to the gut there. As Ryuko slowly getting herself back up to her feet. And now looking to go for a move here, but Ryuko gets rolled up though by Meili. Can't she get it? She's using the ropes though. Oh, to her advantage, but Ryuko reverses it. Meili's in trouble. Can't she kick out? And she does though. Very close near fall. That could have been disastrous for her. But she reverses the punch. And Meili got her in the headlock. Ryuko though, watch out. Nice takedown there. Into a headlock once again. Meili in this case, just good old classic wrestling at this point. You don't need to do all these punches and kicks to succeed in this business. You gotta be a wrestler out here. And Meili once again ascends her way to the top. Just like she's looking to ascend to the top of this division with another Meili bomb. Is this it? 2 times to Ryuko. Cover to get the win. Ryuko is down, and Meili makes history as the breakout tournament winner. Oh my god. What a win here tonight for Meili. She makes history. She now has a guaranteed championship opportunity in her future. And would she either challenge Rain? Would she challenge Emma? Or does she want some tag team gold? Who knows though? That's up to the decision of Meili. Ryuko, on the other hand, she looks disappointed. Not only just in herself here tonight. Ryuko losing here tonight to Meili as she becomes the first breakout tournament winner. We thank you for joining us, everybody. We have 2 new confirmed matchups for Christmas Chaos. One of them being that Hatsune Miku will finally get her hands on 0-2 though in a Miracle on 34th Street fight. That is going to be a hell of a fight, but then this rivalry between these 6 women will finally culminate. It is Rain, Emma, and Sickle teaming up together to get rid of their rivalry with Emma, Diva, and Emmy once and for all. But this time the stakes are high, and it is Hell in a Cell. I believe this might be the first time in Fury history that we see a 6-woman Hell in a Cell match. But this is sure going to be a hell of a fight. We ran the card down last night. But thank you everybody for being in attendance. Thank you for watching here on YouTube. And good night everybody as we head into next week in Christmas Chaos. Happy holidays as well.